Rest now. Don't forget the rest now. Des from King of the Pit TV signing in. We've got Gojira at Red Rocks today. Pray is the name of the tune. Never heard of the tune before. Never watched the video before. I think we got another proggy one coming up. 9 minutes 41. Whoa! You've got me working, people. This one goes out to David Lang, who gave a shout to this. David Lang, you were my first ever commenter recommending a Gojira tune. What a fan base, Gojira people! You've been commenting, trying to get me to check out all sorts of wild and wacky live footage. So here we go. We've got Gojira at Red Rocks. Anything I need to check out, let me know. It's gonna be a long one, people. I was gonna try to say something funny, but I can't think of it. We already know it's got production value with that introduction with the logo. Specially made and crafted for this live performance. It's also on the Gojira's actual channel. The full video is 1 hour and 8 minutes long. Sound guy is stressing right now. We got a drone recording this bit. Is this the first track of the set? First track of this performance? Heavy triplets. Dun, dun, dun. Sounds like I don't even know what it sounds like. It sounds like you're getting shot in a hail of bullets. Sounds a bit like my sugar. The drummer, this isn't the first time I've seen this. Now let me talk about this, right? Look at the drummer's back. Look at the drummer's back. So is that a microphone? Does he do vocals, right? Because I don't think this is what I'm going to talk about, but I want to tell you something, right? Sticking one bit of tape, yeah, an elongated piece of tape down your spine, or, you know, in some degree down your spine, yeah, it allows you to have good posture, because when you move forward or if you curve the spine, it tugs and it gives you that wake-up call to say, oh, I need to sort my posture out, I'm slouching. I don't think this is what this dude's doing. If it is, that's pretty cool, because it would be effective as a drummer to keep yourself in good posture. Sounds like Opeth, this bit. Rhythm guitar and bass still jamming that initial riff, whilst the lead guitar, which has some brilliant sustain on it, by the way. And I think he's hitting the same note with his vocal, like David Gilmour, Wish You Were Here. You know when the guitarist has got a sweatband on the wrist, they mean business, they're well prepared. I don't know any local act who has had the need to wear any of that. I don't even know if it's just for show or what. I'm interested to know who supports this band as far as on the bill. Like, this band's obviously a headline act when they're touring, so who's on the supports? Do they support like crazy big acts like, I don't know, like the Big Four and stuff like that? Because this is a massive band, right? I'm gonna get myself some Peppo one moment. Odd, because he kicked it in with a little bit of a death metal growl, but the riff in it's, well, the drums and the kick drum in particular are sounding metal, but the riff, it's kind of like a hard rock riff, innit? Let's be fair. I think that's a little bit of the prog seeping out, that riff. If that was tuned a bit higher and the drums were like sounding like a 60s vintage kit, unmiked, it'd sound like a prog riff. Cool. Then did you hear the little harmonics ringing out there? Can you let me know down in the comments, because I know you Gojira people watch these videos, please leave down in the comments what it is about this band in particular that keeps you coming back. What sold you this band, and why do you like this band so much? And I ask that respectfully, because I am interested, because I can imagine people get into this band through so many different directions. Yo, is that James Hetfield? That looked like James Hetfield, didn't it? That looks like James Hetfield. That's not James Hetfield, is it? Yo, if that's not James Hetfield, that's... Yeah! Yo, this guy is James Hetfield's stunt double, man. And he's catching Gojira in his spare time. Yes, now. What else we got here? We got no more lookalikes. If you can see a lookalike right now in the crowd, let me know in the comments. But yeah, that's James Hetfield right there. I've never seen any of this band as animated as that before. That was good. That was classic. This is quite a recent performance as well by the seams of things. Or at least it was uploaded quite recently. That bassist jamming, watch. Yo, that's a recipe for disaster if you don't know what you're doing. That was clean. Musicians, I know you know how easy it is to things up with your instrument. I don't know how these lot risk it. Obviously a bit of headbanging and stuff, but swinging your guitar about, dude, if I haven't broke the bloody thing, I've definitely broke a string and ruined everybody's time there. Yo, this is so long we got an ad. Moving on.
The anesthesiologist was like,
Real Newman.
looks like residency did a number on you. I just...
Salespeople. Let's go. Right. So that ended at an appropriate time. Is this where we kick into the extended version? Or is this just moving on to passage 2 of this epic tune? The drummer has transcended time and space, showing his true colours. The Martian. That's the drummer's soul leaving his body. He's sold his soul for rock and roll. He's going to do the most hectic fill right now. A very odd bundle of sounds right now. The beat in relation to the riff and the lead guitar, very bizarre. The lead guitar, very bizarre. The drumming will go very far, like his soul. Your drummer's soul has left his body and infiltrated a whole new planet. Oh, that's crazy. This is beyond the performance, people. I like that shot. He looks like Ed Sheeran. Look at that. He looks like a cute little singer-songwriter dude singing in front of a stadium. I met a girl. Sounds a little bit like Immigrant Song. Listen to the drums. Listen to the drums. Just tried to hit a Robert Plant now. Yo, visuals are shaky jakey right now. I just made a little comment on it sounded like the Immigrant Song, the drummer, alright? Of course it wasn't that much alike, but I did think during the section, the bridge section just prior, it was Led Zeppelin-esque. The way, 3/5 into a track, they just burst into this like build-up instrumental section. Obviously, it's a little bit heavier, the tuning's a bit different, and they're playing in a different manner. They have different influences, but it was Zeppelin-esque. You had the lead guitar ringing off, doing its thing. The drummer were jamming out, just doing the build-up. There was no cadence, there was no resolution. We were waiting, we were tense to hear where it was going to go. It was a great build-up. Quality of the visuals right now, brilliant. One moment, people. I don't think my internet's in good shape. Let me get this sorted. This is what it's like being a budget YouTuber, bro. I actually think it's the video. Oh no. I don't know what's going on, people. I seem to have lost my connection. There we go. A lot of this tune sounds very Opeth. I think it's the tones of the drums and the lead guitar, the scale alongside the vocal. It sounds very Opeth, a lot of it. Was that growling right there? Very quiet growling. Don't tell me that don't sound like Opeth, man. This band can do outros, man. Every song I've heard has got a crazy outro. What's that guitarist doing? Is he playing the mute strings? Was that breakdown part of the song? Was that just part of the extended version or the real deal, like on the record? I didn't expect that. That was short and sweet, that little breaky D at the end. Whoa. I thought they were going to kick into another track, like another song, and the video was going to cut off. Alright, that was Gojira at Red Rocks. The track was entitled Pray. You dudes have got me working. 9 minutes and 41 seconds of footage. That was quality. Each and every video I listen to, there's a new sound to pay attention to, as far as what the band actually sound like or what I can relate them to, and so on and so forth. This tune in particular was very proggy death. It sounded very much like Opeth. I said that repeatedly, but there are so many sections in there which just sound like it could have been from the band itself. Very good. Originally, the bassist was my favourite member. I thought the bassist was the most animated. But I think as far as technicality, that drummer might be the best musician in the band. Of course, the songwriter is the songwriter, so whomever is songwriting or the songwriters, I will give credit to first and foremost. But the drummer is tight and knows their way around a good drum fill. Like, the drum fills are second to none. Really good. Yeah. In that song, aside from the breakdown at the end, my favourite bit was when they kicked into the bridge section. When everybody cheered, about 4 minutes 30 odd in, and then we went into that bridge section. That was my favourite bit. That was Gojira at Red Rocks. Thank you to Mr. Lang once again. That's Des, King of the Pit TV.